One of the main things that I loved about being a teacher years ago was differentiating and meeting the needs of all students. When I actually had the opportunity to become principal, that was the very first thing I wanted to do in the secondary setting. I wanted to take a traditional, low agency type school and transform it to more of the elementary aspect. I wanted our teachers to pull students in small group, meet with them one-on-one. I wanted to remove the teacher from the front of the room of the one-size-fits-all classroom. The goal was to ensure that all students actually learn the state standards. The test scores at Quest Academy were well below state average when I first had the opportunity to become principal. That is another reason why I want to take this personalized approach. Within 2 years of improving school culture and actually meeting the needs of students, we did just that, and we have exceeded beating the state as well as local schools for the past 7 years. My dream was to create a self-paced math program. What I mean by that is as you walk into a classroom, you can't find a teacher. You'll glance around the room, you will see teachers eye to eye meeting the needs of students. They're using data to actually identify where they're at in the learning process and meet their needs. It really excites me to see those students that are high flyers have the ability to work at their own pace and actually do 2 years of math in 1 year if they choose to do so. Those that need more individualized help can get it whenever they need it at Quest. Truly, the idea was to challenge every kid at their own ability.
One thing that I love about math at Quest is that we teach in a small group or one-on-one instruction. Every student is getting individualized and personalized feedback and help based on what they need. I love this because I feel like I can connect with each student and I get to know my students a lot better than if I was just in a traditional setting. I can confidently say, I know exactly where every single one of my students are, and I know what lesson they're on and what they need to help them be more successful.
I taught in public education for 31 years, and I was retiring at the end of this year, and then I heard about Quest. I was totally intrigued when I saw this opportunity, because at Quest we basically have 7 different pathways. And on those pathways, we've got 84 kids. Those 84 kids are on their own individual pathway. So every kid is moving at their individual pace, what's geared for them. The cool thing is that a 7th grader could be in 9th grade math. An 8th grader could be in 10th grade math. We've got kids who are 9th graders and they've finished their junior year of high school math credit. So it's just a beautiful system. Everybody is moving and understanding the material at their own pace, so nobody feels discouraged here at Quest, and that's the exciting thing.
Quest math programs are perfect for learning at your own pace and being able to complete all of your assignments when you feel that it's best, and start periods when you feel that you're able to. Whenever you're struggling, it's nice that there's a small group to help when you don't understand.
I love how our math is set up here at Quest. We're able to help our students feel confident and prove understanding in the standard.
Something I really love about the math program is definitely the pacing. It's just so helpful to get me interested in what I'm learning, and I just feel like I'm in charge of my own learning.
Math at Quest is amazing. I really feel like I can take charge of my learning. I can go either as fast as I can, or I can take it a little bit slower if I need more time to learn the specific details of a lesson. And regardless on how fast I learn or how slow I learn, Quest adapts for my learning style.
I love the mastery aspect of Quest. We can't just move on if we haven't learned. Our teachers have high expectations of us. They don't let us just skate through the program. They take time so we all learn the standards.
One of my favorite things about teaching math at Quest is the flexibility and personalization that we can offer to our students. Students come from a wide array of background knowledge in math, and so the ability to customize their courses and give them what they truly need to move forward in their math knowledge is just amazing to do. A lot of traditional math is very one-size-fits-all. You're starting here, you're ending here, and you're following the same schedule as everybody else. So when students can come and learn what they need to learn, and they can do it at the pace that's comfortable for them, it removes a lot of the stress around math. A lot of people have a background with trauma in math where they're just very scared to try new things. And removing that stress and allowing them to work at their own pace, what feels comfortable to them, is amazing to see. I've seen students go from not being able to solve a simple equation because they're so scared to get the right answer, and removing that stress and letting them know, we're gonna do this on your timetable and at your pace, they're able to break through that block that they might have with math. On the flip side of that, we have students who are able to accelerate and do as much math as they want to do because it's a strength for them. It's been awesome in my years at Quest to see students finish 2 years of math in 1 year and just be so proud of their accomplishments.
Our math program is designed for students to self-assess where they are in the learning process. Then they decide whether to work independently on their personal pathway, schedule a small group with a teacher, or work together with a peer. One of the things I'm most passionate about as an educator is helping students become independent learners. I love the way this program allows students to develop the skills they need to be successful, both in school and for the rest of their lives.
My biggest desire as a principal at Quest is that every student feels safe in their learning environment and actually loves math.